This is a story of Dave and Sharon finally living their dreams of sailing to the Caribbean and beyond. It all started with a conversation while raking leaves. Instead of being tied to one place, we decided to leave everything behind and begin a life of adventure. Our daughters were out of high school and it was time to move on. We bought a sailboat, which was an Amel Mango, and spent time getting it ready for our adventures. Join us while we share our adventures from getting the boat ready and embarking on our cruising life. Huntress has been hauled out at a non-do-it-yourself boatyard. We live 3 hours away and could only get before and after photos.
So down here we have the railings for when you put the ramp out the back. I forget what the ramp's called. Handle for I don't know what. Probably one of these long handle. We got some more brushes, paddles, more oars. I think these are paddles. Another scrubby. And then we have up here, we have the water maker, filters and valves. This looks like it's a pump for the aft toilet. Down in here we have some toys. We have, just gonna go right in here, a dinghy pump. Here we have a brand new, there and back there, refrigeration units. I think that's the AC or another fridge, I don't know. That's a great big charger up there. Some more of the water pipes and filters. That's the box, the breaker's on, and here's our water pump. All down through here. Okay, so I found the culprit. So it's right here. Look at that, right through it. Something chewed through there. Maybe something stored under there. Put my finger right in there. Popped out, blew out big time. And then down in here, where is that baby? I can't see. Down in there, the coils. I'm gonna pull those out while I'm there. Take a look at them. Maybe see if I can get something and put in there. This right here looks like a standard faucet thing, right? But it's not. Everything on this boat is French or European. European threads, European connector types, and old. So, I've got, this is where it was all smashed up. But I also got a little blowout that's starting to come in here, and has the rubber hasn't started separating, but the outside has. So what I did is I bought this standard American one, and I'm going to cut this hose, and I got some hose repair kits for air, for cobalt air stuff, because I needed this, and they didn't sell this separate in this size at Lowe's. So what I'm going to do is cut this down so that I can move this in fairly close to here and put a clamp on it there, put the new hose on it, and the same on the other side, and that should bypass or at least support where this is getting a little rough. I think I can get it in about there, which will get me into about that hose. So that will eliminate that, and the hose clamp on there will help that as well. And we'll see how it goes here. So you might want to look at what the hose looks like. I had to shorten it a little. and hopefully that will work, be at the right height. I got a little bendel in there. If not, I'll go back long so I can curl it like that. And see my starboard tank right there showing full? It's not. My tree board or port tank works just fine. This one's not. I gotta get under here and fix the gasket. It's the observation port area or something in there is leaking on the gasket. That's the last thing the insurance company wanted done. We've taken the whole observation and fuel gauge out, and the leak was in this gasket. I cleaned this up already. There's a bit of rust on that side, and then this side was okay. That's where this gasket was. This one wasn't leaking, and there's the plate, and here's the fuel gauge. I'm gonna have to measure it. I don't know if the connectors were just crudted up with fuel that it, whatever, but there's, on a 1984 French built boat, getting one of these gaskets is going to be pretty close to impossible. So what I'm going to do is clean everything up, all this, with some acetone, and then we're going to put a gasket maker on it. This stuff is RTV gasket maker, and it's fuel resistant, and even we'll clean up things as best we can, and we'll use these same gaskets and we'll just coat it on both sides. Even if it doesn't stick to the gasket, it doesn't really matter. It will make its own gasket within there, and it will completely seal that right off. And here we go. You can see RTV coming out all around. It's right in there. All right, and that should do it. That's what was leaking.
Surprise! The cormorants took up residence on our boat while we were gone. Almost the entire sailboat was covered in bird poop. It's on the outdoor bed, grill, bimini top, side windows, dodger, the two booms, and of course the windshield. It's yucky. It looks like someone threw paint at it. I think all the birds liked Huntress. Dave ended up using some party flags and raised them up the flag line alongside the mast to sit by the spreaders, because that's where the cormorants and any other birds seem to perch. Also, he put lots of flags along both booms. That seemed to work. They kept the birds off of our boat, but they took a liking to our neighbor's boat instead. What a beautiful sunset to end the busy day of cleaning and doing repairs.